I can see 85% students gave the correct answer, 84%, but you can do it better. What is the subject here? Who is performing the action? Who is performing the action of drawing? Few more seconds before the quiz ends. Please participate, everybody. Well done. Good job, everyone. Let's see. What is the correct answer? Diane is the correct answer. Okay. Diane is the correct answer. Well done, everybody. Right. Let's go to the next question, everyone. One more revision question. Okay. I want all of you to attempt all the questions correctly. Okay. Yes. So it says, identify the subject in the following sentence. My friends went on a vacation. Okay. So here, what is the subject? My friends went on a, my friends is the subject. My friends went is the subject, or none of the options. Your quiz starts now and it is a coin quiz once again. What is the subject here? Who is performing the action of going on a vacation? Who is performing the action of going on a vacation? Well done. Good job, beta. Very good. I can see many of you have already replied. Well done. Final 10 seconds before the quiz ends. So what is the correct answer, beta? The correct answer here is my friends, okay? My friends. Who went on vacation? My friends. Who did the action of going on a vacation? My friends. So that is your subject, okay? Let's go to the next revision part, everybody, on your screen, okay? And it says, Ram's brother is very sick. The sentence is, Ram's brother is very sick, okay? So Ram's brother is the subject, Ram is the subject, is very sick is the subject, or very sick is the subject. Okay, pay attention, beta. This is important. Now, who is very sick? Okay, that the answer to that is your subject. Okay, who is very sick? And your quiz starts now. Who is very sick? Answer to that part is your subject. Good. This time the accuracy rate is better. Well done. And make sure that you all participate. Okay. Well done. Few more seconds are remaining. Please complete it. Who is very sick? You know the answer, right? Okay, good. So the correct answer here is Ram's brother. This is your subject, okay? This is your subject. Let's go to the next question, everybody. Pay attention, revision part. This is important, okay? In order to attempt higher level of grammar topics, this should be very clear, okay? Let's see. The hammer on the table can be used for this project. This is your sentence, okay? Let's read it again. The hammer on the table can be used for this project, okay? So what can be used for this project? Pay attention to the part that subject not only includes the noun, okay, it also includes the adjectives or the phrases that are defining the subject, okay? They're giving us more information about subject, okay? So the hammer, which hammer, okay? So that also has to be included in the subject. Everything about hammer has to be included in the subject, okay? Only the hammer is the subject. This project is the subject. The hammer on the table, or none of the above, okay? So what can be used for this project, or which special thing can be used for this project? Your quiz starts now. Okay. Not bad, but You guys pay attention. Only 70% students got this right till now. If, okay, it has even reduced, the accuracy rate has even reduced further. 10 more seconds, please complete it so that we can move to the next part. So the accuracy rate till now is 65%. Was it tough? Was it difficult? Okay, I'll explain this. Don't worry. Yes, so tell me, what is the correct answer, beta? Hmm. What is the correct answer? The correct answer here is the hammer on the table. Okay. Now, why C is the correct answer? Because I told you, when I say the hammer, only the hammer. How many of you think that only the hammer is the correct answer? Okay. How many of you think that only hammer is the correct answer? No, that is not correct answer, right? Why? Because hammer is any random hammer can be used for this project? No, okay? One particular hammer that is on the table, okay? So we have the subject here along with the phrase, okay? This is the phrase, right, everybody? Yes, that is also part of the subject here. Which table? One particular table that is there on, sorry, which hammer? One particular hammer that is lying on the table, okay? Now, this is a phrase which is defining hammer, adding more information to hammer, and it starts with the preposition on, okay? So, which phrase is this? This is a prepositional phrase. Clear? Any phrase that starts with the preposition is a prepositional phrase. Clear? All of you have understood? Which type of phrase is this? It's a prepositional phrase. But this is a very important part if you want to learn active and passive voice, okay? Yes? Active and passive voice. Tell me, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? Yes? No? Yes, right. Okay. For that, you should know what is a subject and what is an object in a sentence. Okay. Now, if I show you the Olympiad books, okay. So this is your Olympiad book, and if you look at the number of topics, okay, look at the topics that you have to be pro at. Okay. These are the topics, and active and passive is included there. Okay. Can you see? Active and passive is included. So for that, you have to pay attention. Okay. Yes. So active and passive is there, and we have to learn about active and passive, right? Very good. Okay. So this is very important. Please pay attention. And also in the next grade, you will do active and passive in detail. So I want all of you to pay attention. Okay. Well done. Good job. Okay. So let's move to the next part. Shall we move to the next part? Yes. Very nice. Okay. One more question, everybody. Basic understanding is in the sentence what is a subject and what is an object is very important. Let's go to the next question, everybody. Okay. It says Lalita ma'am's class is going to win the competition. Okay. Lalita ma'am's class is going to win the competition. It says Lalita ma'am is the subject, Lalita ma'am's class is the subject, only class is the subject, or the competition is the subject. Okay. Pay attention to the fact that who is going to win the competition, only Lalita ma'am or Lalita ma'am's class or the competition. Your quiz starts now, and it is a coin quiz. It should be clear. Yes. Well done. Okay, Shivanya Princess, how are you doing, beta? Right. So 10 more seconds before the quiz ends, and 91% students got this right. Very good. Let's see what is the correct answer. Do we have the correct answer here? Absolutely right. The correct answer here is Lalita ma'am's class, right? Okay. Who is going to win the competition? Lalita ma'am's class is going to win the competition. Yes? Lovely. Okay. Very good. So you got this right, all of you? Sure. Very good. Well done. And I want everybody to get the question right. So please pay attention before you click on the answer. Okay. On your screen. Tell me the subject. Okay, sometimes the subject are going to be one word, right? Very simple to identify. Sometimes the subjects are going to be many words. Sometimes you will have phrases, okay, and adjectives added to the subject. So that can be slightly trickier. So pay attention, write things down. Your quiz starts now. Identify the subject. Karthik running on or on the ground. It's a coin quiz. If you give the correct answer, again, you'll be duly rewarded. This part is again very important. Learning about subject in a sentence, learning about object in a sentence, learning about predicate in a sentence. This will help you grasp higher level grammar topics in your next grade. Okay. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Let's see if you can do this better than grade 5. Few more seconds. Well done. Good job. So what is the correct answer, beta? The correct answer here is A. Karthik is running on the ground. Who is running on the ground? Karthik is running on the ground. Okay, this was an easy subject. Yes. Okay. In the same manner, sometimes you will get slightly higher level subjects as well. Okay. Right. Tell me in the revision part how many questions you got right. This is very important. Okay. Then only we can move to the next part. Okay. All of you have understood this part, right? Now we will move to the predicate part. Okay. Shall we move to the predicate part? It is very important to remember the things that we have learned today. Okay. Yes, very good. Now tell me, okay, do you remember that how many types of imperative sentences I told you? Okay. How many types of imperative sentences I told you? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Commands, requests, warnings, and instructions. All these type of, yes, all these type of imperative sentences I told you. Yes, very good. And imperative sentences do not have subject, right? Okay. They do not have subject. They have implied subject. Okay. Which type of subject? Implied. Write down the spelling of implied in the chat box quickly. Okay. Write down the yes. Write down the spelling of implied. IMPLIED. Very nice. Vian, well done. Okay, good job. Sahitya, Vikrant, well done. Okay, so they have implied subject. What is the implied subject? You. Okay, now tell me. You is the implied subject. Write down you in the chat box quickly. Okay, yes. Write down you in the chat box. Implied subject. You. They always have implied subject. Well done. Good job. Okay, implied subject. Right? Very good. So, yes. So, imperative sentences, they sometimes end with the full stop and sometimes exclamation mark. Okay. Request, unlike commands, will have the word please in them. You know this, right? Okay. Is this clear to all of you? Now, I'm going to give you some questions based on this topic as well. Shall we start? All of you ready for this topic? Yes. Okay. So, implied subject. What is the implied subject? Tell me. Some imperative sentences may look like they do not have a subject. For example, please close the door, right? So it's an imperative sentence because it's a request. Okay. Do we have a subject here? Do we have a subject here in the sentence? No, there is no subject. What is the subject? No subject. Okay. But it has a hidden subject. Okay. What do we mean by implied? Hidden subject, right? Implied subject means hidden subject. Are you guys making notes? Are you guys making notes? Ahan, Setia, beta, please, okay? Let's not write such words here, okay? Please maintain the decorum. So it says, please close the door. And what is the implied subject? What did I tell you? Who am I saying this to? Okay. Who am I saying this to? Who am I saying this to? You. Very nice. Okay. I'm saying you please close the door, right? Implied subject is hidden subject, right? What is the meaning of implied? What is the meaning of implied, everybody? Tell me and write in the notebook. Everyone has to write in the notebook. Okay. Implied means hidden, right? Okay. It's hidden. So here, hidden subject is you. Okay. Please write this down. Hidden subject is you. Is this clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you? Okay, very nice. Well done. Now I'm going to give you some questions. Ready, all of you? Yes? Did you write the meaning? And on your screen, there is no direct subject, hidden subject. Okay? Is the following sentence an imperative sentence? Don't eat all the cookies. Okay? Don't eat all the cookies. Is it an imperative sentence? That means it is a command, it is an order, is it a request? Okay, all those imperative sentences. These are the imperative sentences, right? Okay, so that sentence, this sentence falls in the category of imperative, yes or no? And your quiz has started. Tell me, does it fall in the same category? Well done. Few more seconds before the quiz ends, and I want everyone to participate, okay? Very nice. Ten more seconds. Good, very nice. So the correct answer here is yes, it is an imperative sentence because it has command. Yes, okay. Don't eat all the cookies, right? Command, order. Okay. So it's an imperative sentence. Clear? All of you? It's an imperative sentence, it's an order, it's a command. Clear? Very good. Okay. It can be a warning as well, right? Maybe your elder sister or elder brother is actually giving you a warning. Don't eat all the cookies, otherwise you will face my wrath, right? Okay. So let's go to the next part. Everybody ready? Next question on your screen. And there you go. Okay. Tell me. Please cut your nails. Okay. Look at the sentence. Please cut your nails before the next okay, excuse me, before the next PE exam. Okay, so is the following sentence a demand? What do you think? Okay, am I being demanding when I say please cut your nails before the next PE class? Is it a question? Is it a command? Is it a request? Is it a demand? Is it a warning? Okay, tell me. Let's see. And it's a coin quiz. If you give the correct answer, you'll be duly rewarded. Okay. Some of you got confused. Only 50% students got this right. Why? See, demand is never with a request word. We have a request word here, right? So we have a request word here. Demand, we do not use a request word in demand. You guys got confused. Please pay attention. Write things down. Okay, final 10 seconds remaining. Good job. So 50% students got this right, okay? So this is not a demand. Why? Because we have a request word. So what is this? Please. When somebody says please, it's a request word, right? Yes, okay? So it's a request, not a demand. In demands, nobody uses a request word, okay? Clear? If I say, please make notes, right? So am I requesting you? Yes, I am requesting you to make notes. Very good. Well done. Okay, good job, beta. Okay. So when I, well done. Super. Okay, that's okay, Joel Girish. So once you are done with the, okay, whenever you reach your destination, you can watch the replay and make notes. Okay. Yes. So is this clear to all of you? Yes. Is this clear to all of you? Right. So it's a request, not a demand. Difference is clear. In demands, we do not add request word. Okay. In demands, we do not add request word. Clear? All of you have understood? Very nice. Shall we move to the next part? Right. One more question on the screen. Please pay attention. And it says, okay, is this an imperative sentence? That means any type of, okay, imperative sentences include what? Okay, commands, requests, warnings, and instructions, right? Okay. Please make sure that you keep this in mind while attempting this question. It says, is this an imperative sentence? What is your name? Yes or no? Is it imperative? I told you all those different types of imperative. Let's see. Okay. That means we need to revise different types of sentences as well. Okay, I will. Don't worry. Again, we have only 55% students giving the correct answer. What happened to the brilliant class? Good job. Very good. Well done. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Okay. So what is the correct answer, beta? The correct answer here is no. Why? Because it is interrogative. Okay. It is interrogative. Do you remember different types of sentences? Assertive sentence, interrogative sentences, negative sentences, and imperative sentences, right? Okay. Yes. So these are very nice. Okay. So you have understood this is not an imperative sentence, right? Okay. I showed you. Do we have interrogative sentences here? No, we do. Imperative sentences do not include interrogative sentences. Okay. Well done. So this you have got it, right? Okay. Shall we move to the next question? Yes. All of you ready? And there you go. And now tell me, where did I put my pencil? It's a question. Okay. Is an example of imperative sentence. What do you think? It is true or is it false? Where did I put my pencil is an example of imperative sentence. Is it true or is it false? It's a question. Your quiz starts now.
Pay for business.
Well done. Now some students join the class late. That is not right because you miss out an important topic. Okay. Please don't do that. Next time, always be on time. Next time onwards, you should always join the class on time. Very good. Few more seconds before the quiz ends. Please pay attention, everybody. Very nice. Okay, let's see. What is the correct answer, beta? The correct answer here is false because it is interrogative. Okay, it's a question. Okay, it's a question. That means interrogative, not imperative. Okay, it's interrogative, not imperative. Okay, is this clear to all of you? Yes, understood. All of you have understood. Okay, tell me how many questions you have got till now. You have got right till now. Okay, you have got right till now. Well done. You have done good job. Okay, very well done. Super. Okay, very well done. You have done great job. Now time for the, very good. So you deserve coins. Everybody ready? Please collect your coins, everyone. Okay. So your hard work Very nice. Ready? On your screen in 3 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. Please collect your coins. You guys are doing well. Very good. You got your coins. Well done. Super. Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. Now we will focus on predicate. Very important part. Very important part if you want to learn reported speech, if you want to learn active passive voice. Okay. So this is going to be very important for all of you. Pay attention. Full attention. Right? Okay. But before that, I have some information that I gave in the beginning of the session that you guys, tomorrow we have Karishma ma'am and she will bring a pen down session. Take a screenshot of all the things you have to bring for the session. That is one balloon, string and thread. That is 1 meter. That has to be 1 meter. One straw, sellotape, color papers, 2 in number, and the timings are 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Okay, so be ready with the all these things, and Karishma ma'am will explain everything. Is this clear? Yes. Will you attend? Yes, it will be super fun. You get to try this activity. Very nice. Okay, great. So let's talk about predicate, everybody. Okay, ready? Will you pay attention? This is not difficult. Please pay attention. Okay, it might sound difficult, but it is not. All my bacha party can do this. You guys are very strong. I know that. Okay. So predicate in a sentence, it starts from the first verb in the sentence. Okay. The moment you identify any verb, you guys know what is a verb, right? Action verb. It can be a helping verb. It can be a main verb, any type of verb. Okay. It starts from the first verb in the sentence and it includes the action being performed. Okay. Predicate includes whatever the action is being done in the sentence. This part is clear? Yes. This part is clear. It's not difficult. Okay. It's not difficult at all. Right? Very good. Now I have a sentence on the screen. Tell me. We have a sentence here. The sentence is Aradhya saw the boy drop the cake. Now tell me, what is the subject here? Who saw the boy drop the cake? Tell me the subject first. Tell me the subject. Aradhya. Very nice. Well done. Okay. Good job, beta. Okay. Very nice. Tarush. Well done, beta. So subject here is Aradhya. What is the first verb in the sentence? Which action happened? First verb in the sentence, write in the chat box. So, very good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Grishma, good job, beta. Okay, yes. Priyanshi, well done. Well done. Mohisha, good job. Okay, so this is your verb. So, how do we find out a predicate? I told you from the first verb onwards, right? Yes. So, that is your predicate. That is your predicate. Clear? Right? You have understood the part. Predicate. Very good. You can do this now. You feel confident. Okay. You feel confident. Very good. Can you identify the first verb in the sentence, all of you? Oh, super. Very good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Very nice. Okay. Let's see if I give you an example. Okay. Let's take an example. Tolu. Okay. Tolu made a painting. Tolu made a painting. Can identify. Okay. So the question here is identify the predicate in the sentence. Jenny cooks delicious food. Okay. You have to identify predicate. Jenny cooks delicious food. So Jenny cooks is the predicate, delicious food is the predicate, cooks delicious food is predicate, or none of the options. Your quiz starts now. Well done. Good job, all of you. 74% students got this right. 73. Okay, it got reduced. That's okay. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Excuse me. Please make sure everybody participate, okay? Final countdown for before this quiz ends. Right. So what is the correct answer? Cooks delicious food. Why? Jenny is the subject, right? And what is the first verb in the sentence? Tell me. Anybody? Okay. What is the first verb in the sentence? Cooks. Very good. And the predicate part, can you write the predicate in the chat box? So first verb onwards, the whole thing is your predicate, right? Okay. This whole thing is your predicate. Very good. Well done. Good job. Okay. Super beta. Right? Very nice. Can I give you one more question, everybody? Are you sure? So on your screen, and please try the next question as well. Identify the predicate here. Okay, what do you have to identify? Predicate in this sentence. It says, Brian enjoyed the baseball game. Okay, it says, Brian enjoyed the baseball game. So Brian is the predicate. Enjoyed is the predicate. The baseball game is the predicate, or enjoyed the baseball game. Your quiz starts now. Very good. Well done. This time the accuracy rate is better than the previous question. So it means you have understood the topic better. Okay. Very nice. Final 10 seconds before the quiz ends. Everyone has to participate. And I know you guys are doing very well. Okay. Pat yourself, pat at the back from my end because I'm virtual. You cannot see me there, right? Okay. I'm virtually available to all of you, not in person. So I cannot give you a pat at the back, pat on the back. So you can do it for yourself. Okay. Appreciate yourself, right? We should appreciate yourself, ourselves, right? Very good. So tell me, what is the first verb in the sentence? What is the first verb? First verb is enjoyed. Okay. Yes. So that means what is the correct answer? What is the full predicate here? The full complete predicate. Enjoyed the baseball game, right? This is your correct answer. Sure? All of you have understood? Yes? Write the predicate in the chat box. Let's see how many of you can write. Some of you have already written. Good. Please write. And this is from my end for all of you, okay? For all the efforts that you're putting in. Super. Good class, okay? You're putting in a lot of effort. Very good, okay? Good. Very nice. Now, tell me, yes, did you see when I came to the class, I showed you this slide, right? So tell me how many parts we can divide predicate into, okay? How many parts we can divide predicate into? We can divide predicate into two parts, right? Yes, okay? Verb and object. Can you write both the parts here in the chat box? Can you write both the parts here in the chat box? Very nice, okay? So we can divide a predicate into two parts, right? Well done, super. Okay. So verbs are action words. You all know verbs are action words. Yes. So give me any action word that you know. Okay. Any action word that you know. Any action word that you know. Verb. Which is a verb? Give me any verb. Drawing, playing, eating, very nice. Cry, play, eat, dance, jump, jumping, shoot, shooting. Superb, very good, well done. Okay, good job. So I'm going to give you some questions. Can you do those questions? Yes, all of you. Okay, on your screen, pay attention. So it says, identify the verb in the sentence. The bird sings a cheery song every morning, right? So in this sentence, what is the verb? Bird, cheery, song, or sings. What is the verb? What does the bird do? Okay, what action does the bird do? Bird, cheery, song, or sings. Your quiz starts now. What does the bird do? That is your action word. Okay, bird does what? Bird eats, bird makes a cake, or bird plays, bird sings, bird sleeps. Which action is being done by the bird? Oh, I'm pretty sure that you already know the answer. You're a super smart class. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Good job, everyone. Right. So the correct answer here is, tell me, beta. Okay. What is the correct answer? Sings, right? What do birds do in this sentence? They sing. Okay. The bird, there is one bird. So sings is the verb. Okay. Sings is the verb, right? Let's go to the next question, everybody. Please pay attention. So the next question here is, okay, it says, identify the verb and object in the following sentence. Okay. Now, this is something that you have to pay attention that I will explain now. Okay. Yes. But before that, you have to tell me, identify the verb in the following sentence. Okay. My cousin lives in Lucknow. Okay. The sentence here is, my cousin lives in Lucknow. Okay. So here, what action is done by my cousin? Okay. So what is the verb? Can you identify the verb here? The sentence is, my cousin lives in Lucknow. Cousin is the verb, my is the verb, lives is the verb, or Lucknow is the verb. Which one is the correct answer? Let's see. Good job. Few more seconds before the quiz ends. Verb. Verb means any action that has happened or happening. Okay. Or will happen. Few more seconds before the quiz ends. Okay, so what is the correct answer, beta? The correct answer here is lives. Okay, very good. My cousin lives in Lucknow. Okay, what is the correct answer? My cousin lives in Lucknow. Is this clear? All of you have understood, right? Words are simple. Okay, so let's go to the next part, object. Okay, what are the two parts of a predicate? We have two parts of the predicate. One is verb and the other part is object. What is the object? Everybody, please take a screenshot. This is an important slide that you all should know. Okay. It says, the person or the thing affected by the action of the subject. Okay. That is called object. Quickly take a screenshot, or later on you can complete your notes. Okay. Let's understand this with the help of an example. I am singing a song. Okay. Now, how to identify? I can tell you two magic words to identify your object. Okay, don't worry. I have something very interesting for all of you. So, how do you do that? Identify the verb. Okay, I'm singing, right? Singing is the verb. After the verb, add the magic word what and whom. These are the two magic words. Okay, I am singing what or I am singing whom. Sometimes you will use whom and sometimes what, but you can add both. Okay. So I am singing what? The answer to that is A song. Okay. But make sure that you add this after the verb. So first of all, identify the verb, add the two magic words, and the answer to that question. If I say I'm singing what, the answer is song. Okay, a song. So that is your object. Okay, that is your object. Is this clear? Yes. Is this clear to all of you? Sure. You have understood? Very nice. Okay. So let's understand what are the two magic words you have to know. What are the two magic words you have to know? You have to know what and whom. Okay. What and whom. These are the two magic words, right? Very good. Well done. Okay. And what is the formula? Please write this down, the formula, everybody. So you should have the subject, verb, and then you add what or whom. Okay. Please take a screenshot of this formula, everybody. Okay. Please take a screenshot of this formula. I want everyone to know this. Okay, very good. And later on, you have to complete your notes. Write this down in your notebook. Okay. Yes. Good job. Okay. Magic formula and magic words. These are the two magic words and the formula. Clear? Very good. So now are you ready to apply that formula here in the sentence? Okay. It says, I love the dance performance. Okay. So I is the subject, loved is the verb, and I loved what? Dance performances. Okay. That is your, I loved what? The dance performances. That is your object. Superb, everybody. Good job. Okay. Yes. Can I give you one more question? Yes. My cousin does yoga every morning. Okay. So this is your verb. My cousin does what? My cousin does what? My cousin does what? Yoga. Very good. So yoga is the object. Where did you apply the magic word after? After does, right? Okay. Does is the object. Now, can I give you question? Yes. Will you be able to attempt the question? Sure. Sure. Okay. On your screen. Yes. If you get these questions right, I will give you 3 rounds of coins back to back. So let's get started. Identify the verb and object in the following sentence. Sakshi watches anime. Verb is Sakshi and object is anime. Verb is watches and object is Sakshi. Verb is watches and object is anime or none of the options. So sentence is Sakshi watches anime. So where do you add Sakshi watches what? Okay. So the answer to that is going to be your object. And what you have to identify? You have to identify the verb and object. Okay. So there you go. Let's see if you can do this. Very good. Superb. Very nice. Lots of students have given the correct answer. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Superb. Right. So the correct answer here, what is the correct answer? C. Verb is watches and object is anime. Well done, beta. Okay. Sakshi watches what? That is your object. And action is watches. Well done. Superb, everybody. Okay. Let's go for the next question. Ready? Okay. On your screen, pay attention. Identify the object in the sentence. Okay. You have to identify what? Object. Anvi paints posters. Right? So let's see. Anvi paints what? Posters. Anvi paints none of the options. You have to select the object. Anvi paints what? After the verb, you have to add the magic word what or whom. Okay. So in this case, you will add. Well done. It is better than the last one. Accuracy rate is better than the last one. Good job. Superb. Great. And 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Do not forget to complete your notes. This is very important. Right. So the correct answer here is A. Anvi paints what? Anvi paints posters. Well done. Okay, good job. One more question, everybody. Identify the object. We ate chocolate cake. We ate what after the verb? We ate or chocolate cake. That is your object. Okay. We ate what? Answer to that question is your object. Do not forget to complete your homework. Very important part. Okay. If you promise to complete your homework, you can collect lots of coins. Okay. Few more seconds before the quiz ends. And right after your class, I'll be teaching class 10th. Should I be strict with them in today's class or should I be lenient with them? Tell me. I will do whatever you tell me, okay, with class 10th. 10 more seconds before the quiz ends. Should I be very lenient or should I be very strict with them? Class 10 students, they have higher level of exam, right? Good. So the correct answer here is, okay, the correct answer here is chocolate cake. Yes, okay. Should I be kind to them? Right, okay. So what do you have to do? Homework time, everybody lenient, strict? Be strict? Okay, I have to go and attend their class now. Strict, lenient, kind? Okay, I will be kind, right? Yes. So homework time, please complete your homework and I will be lenient, kind to them, okay? So collect your coins, everybody. 3 rounds of coins. Promise me you will complete your homework. Will you be better than class 10th in completing homework? Will you be better than class 10th in completing homework? Of course, you are more obedient. Yes? Okay. So 3 rounds of coins, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. Collect your coins. Complete your homework. Okay. Okay, fine, fine. I have 2 more quizzes. I will share those 2 quizzes. Okay. Fine. I will share. I have 2 more quizzes. I can share those quizzes. Okay. One more round of coins, beta. Please collect 1, 2, and 3. I will tell them that class 4th said that be lenient with them, right? Okay. Yes. I will give them easy questions. Okay. One more round of coins. After, okay. Ready, all of you? 1, more, 2, and 3. You guys did wonderful today. Okay. Please complete your homework. You promised me, right? You have to do better than class 10th. Super. Okay, good job. So time for the question. 2 more questions as I promised you, right? Okay. I have 2 more questions on your screen. Please pay attention. It says, identify the object. Ready, everyone? An ambulance carried the injured. Okay. An ambulance carried what or whom? So what is the object here? An ambulance, the injured, carried the injured, or none of the above. Okay. So what is the object here? The ambulance carried what or the ambulance carried whom? What is the answer? Very good. Well done. Topics are very important for you guys. English topics. Please make sure that you complete your homework, complete your notes. Hi, Ruchika. She has written, hi, ma'am. Hi, Ruchika. Okay, I will be strict with them. Ma'am, boys one, not girls. Oh, that's so sweet. So you guys have written so many things. Fine, 10 seconds. Ma'am, I love you so much. I love you too. You guys have written so many things in the feedback. I love the opportunity to learn more. Very good. मुझे सुरू मैम का WhatsApp number चाहिए था. Okay, I don't have that, beta. Yes, okay. So what is the correct answer here? The correct answer here is the injured, right? Very good. And as I promised, the last question. All of you ready? Yes, okay. The last question. It says, identify the object. The object is, please close the door on your way out, okay? So please close what? Close what? right? Okay. So do we have the answer here? Close what? Right? So do we have the answer here? Please outweigh or none of the above. Let's see. Good class, an amazing class. Wow. Thank you. Awesome. The class was amazing. Very good class, ma'am. I came late. Why you came late? Very, very good. Okay. Potatoes and hearts. That's so sweet. Very good. But my daughter can't understand. Oh, okay. Ma'am, I have a ma'am or sir. Please make sure that, ask them to write. Okay. Few more seconds. The more they write, final few seconds better, the more they understand. Okay. Let's play a game. Okay. I will play that game after the class. Okay. I have to go to grade 10 class. You guys have written lots of good things. Ma'am, be kind with class 10. Okay, I will be kind. Yes. So the correct answer here is D, right? So none of the above. Why? Because please close what? The door, right? So the door is not there in the options. Okay. With this, we have come to the end of the session, beta. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Class 10th is waiting, so I have to go. Bye, everyone. Complete your homework. Promise me. And you can write anything you want in the feedback. I will read later. Okay. After the class ends, I will read your comments. Okay. Bye. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. And complete your homework. Okay. You promise me. Yes. Do better than class 10, right? Wonderful. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Receive Receive 10 rupees on Google Pay for